GB, prepare yourself. Things are about to get weird.
Yeah, and this theme music is a big part of that. You know, this Sal Ranaro honestly has not been the same since they lost the tag titles, and we saw, I don't know if you can call it the breakup of Is he really our pal, though?
I'm not too sure about anything about Sal Ranaro anymore, but you're right, GB, the breakup of Happy Madness, or seemingly the breakup of Happy Madness, but ever since then, I mean, he's never been all there, so to speak.
He hasn't.
But ever since then, it's gotten even weirder.
It's a strange, and now I don't know what to make of Sal.
Luckily, we've got Impact on camera so he can keep up.
Yes.
You never know what these guys are going to do.
You don't, and strangely enough, this is how Sal greeted us at SHW 62, and it didn't fare well for him.
Not so much.
Where's he traveling to?
When we heard a couple of weeks ago, Sal, per his SHW contract, is already in the Rumble Jack, but he's going to give this young up-and-comer an opportunity. The returning Zach Buchanan, who debuted here in SHW at last year's Rumble Jack. And if Buchanan can win tonight, he's going to punch his ticket to the 2024 edition.
Well, let me be among the first to say, those Buchanan dreams are strong. They are very, very strong. Zach is a spitting image of his brother, who we saw spend quite a bit of time here at Southern Honor. And so now we'll see if Zach can follow in his footsteps. And the first step to that could be qualifying for the Rumble Jack.
You know, we were talking about Judas earlier. I harken back to when Ben Buchanan, Zach's older brother, eliminated Judas from the Rumble Jack a few years ago, and also put up a great singles match against Judas. But yeah, we know that he comes from great stock. Bull Buchanan, Ben Buchanan, and now Zach Buchanan competing here in an SHW ring.
The question now is, what state of mind is Sal Ranaro in as soon as he heard a bell?
He's wondering where that sound came from.
Yeah. Now, you brought up an interesting stat about the relationship between Sal Ranaro and the Buchanan family.
That's right. He's actually wrestled the Buchanans for decades at this point.
Yeah.
Sal is we've known this, that Sal's a longtime veteran in professional wrestling, especially here in the Southeast and in Georgia. And he's fought Bull many times. He fought Ben numerous times. And now, I believe this is his first time going one-on-one with the youngest Buchanan, Zach.
And to make it clear, Zach, somewhere around 20 years old, Sal Ranaro has been wrestling longer than Zach has been alive.
Yeah.
It's a really wild thought.
Look at Zach now trying to get some wrist control, but Sal going to counter out of it. At least it appeared to be, but the strength of Zach Buchanan there, keeping Sal grounded for the time being.
And here's what's so interesting. You know, you look at Sal Ranaro and Zach Buchanan. Sal Ranaro really has nothing to lose in this matchup. He's already qualified for the Rumble Jack per his contract. And at this point, the question now is, Zach Buchanan can come in here, punch his ticket, and in the process, say that he defeated Sal Ranaro.
That would be huge.
Massive.
That would be absolutely massive. You're right, GB. Only a handful of matches under his belt to come in here and defeat a veteran like that, and then to go on and get a shot at the Rumble Jack. And if he wins the Rumble Jack, a shot at the SHW title? Come on.
I mean, he literally, in a couple of months' time, can skyrocket to the top of independent pro wrestling by starting off by defeating Sal Ranaro here tonight. Wow, a big chop.
Did you see the look on Zach's face? Zach wasn't quite sure what to make of Sal with all the weird mannerisms, and now he's had enough here. Oh my goodness, was that a tooth? Something went flying there.
It certainly did.
These massive European uppercuts, and you're right, GB. Very similar to Ben Buchanan, who fought here for quite a while back a couple years ago.
Certainly. I mean, again, the resemblance is uncanny. Meanwhile, Sal catches a side headlock and a shoulder block.
Uh-oh. A scoop and a slam from Zach Buchanan. Can he capitalize here? Is he going to go for the pin? He's not done yet.
The young Buchanan is looking great here in this match. And the question now, deep arm drag there. And so Zach Buchanan is really starting to lean on pro wrestling, which I understand. Again, you're young, you're new, you dig in with the fundamentals, or as we like to call them in the music business, the rudiments, right? You deal with the basics here, and those are the kinds of things that can lead you to a victory.
Both men back up. Oh, shit! Zach with another big scoop slam.
And, Zach Buchanan's been in control of this matchup.
We talked about this during the pre-show, too. For Sal, it's kind of like he's got nothing to lose here. He knows he's already in the Rumblejack.
Right.
So he really has nothing to lose, but other than maybe a little bit of his reputation.
But, speaking of that, Sal Ranaro, do you remember the last time he's won a match?
That's a great question.
It has been month after month after month where he has not won a match.
We talked about last month where he lost 2 in one night.
That's right.
Both in record time.
Well, and so I guess to Sal's credit, he's already lasted longer in this match than he did in both of the matches at SHW 62.
That's a good point. I tell you one thing this kid Zach Buchanan's got down is that scoop slam. I don't know how many he's hit this point. It's been quite a few on Ranaro, and now he's out of the way, and Ranaro misses with that elbow.
And what we saw earlier with CT Keys is a reminder that a simple body slam, when done correctly, can really create some havoc for your body. Oh, but there's a bite.
Sal Ranaro, you hear our official Paul Santa reprimanding Sal, biting the fingers of Zach Buchanan.
Oh boy.
Face first goes Sal to the top turnbuckle.
I'll tell you what, Sal may not have anything to lose, but here's the problem. If Sal loses this match, not only is Zach Buchanan in the Rumble, but what kind of momentum does Sal Ranaro have going into the Rumblejack, having not won a match in months?
Oh, now, wait a second, GB. What has the kid got in mind here?
Oh, boy.
From the second turnbuckle.
We've been talking about basic moves.
What's he thinking?
This is anything less than basic.
He looks a little hesitant here.
And that hesitance could have cost him.
He took too much time there. Sal had enough time to get up there and, oh, man, big clubbing blow to the back from Sal Ranaro. Now just raking the eye.
Oh, boy.
Referee now, he's got that 5 count. Referee's going to reprimand him once again.
And that is the youthful inexperience there of Zach Buchanan, who took so long thinking of that high-rent district kind of maneuver that could have potentially cost him here.
Snapmare takeover from Sal Ranaro, and then a stomp right to the side of the jaw of Zach Buchanan.
And this is kind of where Sal's wheelhouse is. We've seen Sal in a number of just absolutely wild matches here at Southern Honor. And Sal does not mind playing the long game here. He doesn't mind absorbing a lot of punishment just to kind of pick his spot and take his shot.
You're talking about some of the wild matches he's been in. Of course, some of those with Happy Madness, the tag team, as they were the champions for a while. But I noticed when he was in the ring earlier, look at the bottom of his boots when you get a chance. There's still thumbtacks in the bottom of his boots from some of those previous crazy matches you were referring to.
And the bottom of those boots just hit a perfect drop kick there on Zach Buchanan. And Buchanan is definitely feeling the punishment right now.
Uh-oh, back to the fingers goes Sal Ranaro. Doing that joint manipulation here now into the front face lock. What's he got in mind here? Maybe looking for a suplex, but the strength of Zach Buchanan now trying to prevent it.
And again, you think about Zach Buchanan, who I wonder, has Zach Buchanan pulled out all of his best moves? Again, very young in this business.
Oh, what a counter there from Buchanan.
A great counter there. Again, a simple snap suplex. But Zach Buchanan, you got to think, how deep is the repertoire of this young superstar?
Big shoulder tackle from Buchanan and another one. Sal Ranaro hit hard and a third one. Sal Ranaro's eyes are getting big. He doesn't know what hit him.
Zach is picking up the pace. This is the fastest we've seen him move. And once again, that basic body slam with all that power has a lot of impact.
Stomping the mat, getting this crowd here in the action builder fired up. Massive drop kick. It was picture perfect, GB.
It absolutely was. You took the words right out of my mouth, and this could lead up to the Rumble Jack.
Oh! Just barely, and I mean just barely, Sal Ranaro able to get that right shoulder up just in time.
Super, super close. And now, I don't know if he's going to take as much time this time, but he's heading back up to the top rope.
He went up top earlier and it didn't pay off. And again, taking too long.
Took way too long there for Zach.
I don't know what the kid's got in mind, thinking high risk, but it's not paying off to this point.
It's so interesting because I wonder if this is one of those kinds of moves that he's only tried a handful of times, but he's really trying to pull it out, understanding all that's at stake here at the Rumble to get entry into the Rumble Jack.
Now harken back to Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 19, going for that shooting star press off the top, and it didn't work out.
Certainly didn't. And you know, you mentioned that you are willing to try big things.
Oh! Massive leg drop from the top. This time it worked out.
He got him!
Zach Buchanan is going to the Rumble Jack.
Are you kidding me?
How about that? What a massive victory here.
By far the biggest win in the career of this young superstar as Zach Buchanan defeats a 20-plus year veteran in Sal Ranaro.
I thought he was going to the well one too many times going up top, but it finally paid off from the tippy top rope with that massive leg drop to put away Sal Ranaro.
And could we be seeing the launch and creation of a brand new star in Zach Buchanan, who has punched his ticket to the Rumble Jack?
Unbelievable. And now if he can win the Rumble Jack, he's going to have himself a title shot.
He certainly will, and he did so at the expense of Sal Ranaro.
Wow. Man.